Hello children, welcome back to Max Made Easy. Let's continue with geometry, triangles, exercise 17b, part 2. Apply the property of isosceles and equilateral triangle to find the unknown angles in the given figure. Here they have given us some diagram. This is the diagram they have given and they are asking us to apply the properties of isosceles triangle as well as the equilateral triangle. I have made a separate video on each of this to explain clearly about this property of isosceles as well as equilateral triangle. If you missed that video, check out the description box. Until and unless you know this properties of both, that is isosceles and equilateral, you cannot solve this problem. Right, so don't miss that video children. I have given the link in the description box. Check out for the property of isosceles as well as equilateral triangle. Here you can find two triangles, right? One is this triangle where my cursor is moving. This triangle is isosceles, and this triangle where my cursor is moving, the second triangle, is equilateral triangle. Right? I have clearly explained how to find out isosceles and equilateral, even though for our new visitors, for our first time visitor, let me explain you. This is an isosceles triangle because two sides are equal. See, these two sides are equal. How do we know that these two sides are equal? With a small parallel line which is given on the sides. That means these two sides are equal, right? And this side is not equal. Here you cannot find any single line, right? Here it is double line. So these three sides are equal. For isosceles triangle, two sides are equal and one side is unequal. This side is unequal. And if you consider this triangle, then this is an equilateral triangle. See, all three sides are equal. Then that is equilateral triangle. From the name itself we can understand equal. All the sides are equal, then it is equilateral triangle. Is it clear children? So we are going to write the same on the step over here. A, B, C. That is, I am going to consider the vertex, that is A, B, C. This is a equilateral triangle, and similarly you are going to consider this vertex as D. That is A, C, D is a isosceles. A, C, D. This triangle is a isosceles triangle, right? Now, from the property of isosceles triangle, we all know that three sides are equal. Here children, one more thing. Here this complete angle, we need to find this complete angle, and here we need to find this complete angle. Then only you can find out this y value. So first, for finding out this x and y value, you need to know this value. What is the angle of this part and what is the angle of this part, right? So for our convenience, I am going to consider this part. Sorry children. Just a second, let me take my pen. This part I am going to consider it as A, small a, and this part I am going to consider it as B. But we need to find only x and y. But for finding out x and y, you need to find this A angle and B angle. If you add this two, you will get x. Similarly, this angle I'm going to consider as C, and this angle I'm going to consider it as D. And this angle I'm going to consider it as E. This angle we don't need to find, even though, for our convenience, so that I can explain you clearly. Right, these are the angle name. I'm just going to consider it as. So according to the equilateral triangle, we know that all three sides are equal. That means AB length, BC length and CA length are equal. But here we are going to find out the angle. For equilateral triangle, The angles are also 60 degree. Always the angles are 60 degree, children. For equilateral, always you just blankly you can remember. Whenever anyone says that it is an equilateral triangle, then you should say that all three sides are same and the angles between all the three angles is 60 degree, right? So from this property itself, we can understand that angle B, angle D and angle E are 60 degree, right children? Now we got the angle B, angle D and angle E. I hope it's clear. Let's move on to the next step. Now we have found the angle of this equilateral triangle, that is B, D and E. Now we are going to find the angle of A and C. For this we are going to consider this ADC triangle, that is isosceles triangle. According to this isosceles triangle, we all know that the base angles are equal. How to find a base angle? From these three angles. Over here there is one angle and here one angle and here another angle. So how to find which is a base angle among these three? First of all, for finding out which is the base angle, you need to know what is a base. Here, this side, that is AD and DC are equal, right? These equal sides are not base angle. That means here AC is the unequal side and AC is called as base. This side is called as base, and this base angle is towards the right side and left side of this base. That means this is base and base angle is found over here towards the right end and the left end. You can find two angles, that is A and C. So angle A and C are the base angles. We all know that base angles are equal. That means angle A is equal to angle C. I hope it's clear, right? And so since this both angles are equal, the value will be same. So we are going to consider this base angle, that is A and C, has Z. We are assuming a value. Z, I'm just assuming it has a value, because if A is 2, then C will also be 2. If A is 90 degree, then C will also be 90 degree. Is it clear, children? So I'm going to assume it as Z. Z is something, a value, any value, right? Now we all know that sum of angles sum of angles are is 180 degree. Now what is sum of angle? That is angle A plus angle 100 plus angle C is equal to 180. Now we all know that what is angle A and angle C? We are assuming it as Z, right? So just replace it with Z. I hope you all have understood why I'm assuming it as Z, because both values are always same. So for that reason, I am assuming it as Z. So just replace this A and C with Z. So Z plus Z will be 2Z plus 100 degree is equal to 180 degree. Now get this 100 on the either side. When it comes to the other side of the equal to, it becomes minus. And here you need to find the value of Z, right? So you need to get this 2 on the also on the other side. So when you subtract this both, you will get 80. And when you get this Z on the 2 on the either side, it becomes division. Then this 2 has came on the other side. So what is the sign between them? It's multiplication. So when it comes on the other side, it becomes division. So just divide it and you will get 40. So value of Z is 40. What is Z? It's A and C. That means the base angle, that is angle A and angle C, is 40 degree. Right children, I hope it's clear. If you have any doubts, you can ask me in the comment section. Surely I will update it as soon as possible. Now we need to find the angle X, that is this complete angle. For getting this complete angle, we need to add angle A plus angle B, right? So we know the value of angle A as well as angle B. Just replace those value. Angle A is 40 degree, right? 40 degree. We know Z, what is Z? Angle A and angle C. That means angle A value is also 40 and angle C is also 40. And angle B, just now I have said you, for equilateral triangle, always the angles will be 60. So 60. 40 plus 60 will be 100. So angle X is 100. Similarly, for finding the Y, you need to add angle C plus angle D. What is angle C? 40 degree plus angle D is 60 degree. Now 60 plus 40 will be 100 degree. Now you got a X and Y which we need to find out. I hope you like this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and hit the bell button. Check the description box for more problems on triangles. Thanks for watching.